Yo, what up everybody, Arie here, and in today's video, I have a Shopify brand that I wanted to share with you guys that's extremely unique and inspires me a lot. So I'm gonna share with you a few things that I noted down about this brand that I'm gonna implement into my brands, and we'll dive into a little bit of their strategy and stuff so that you can potentially apply some of that into your brand or your business. Now, why you should listen to this video? Well, you obviously don't have to, but I do think there's tremendous value from looking at successful brands that have spent millions upon millions tweaking their websites, tweaking their ads to make them optimized. It's kind of a life hack to learn from people that are above you or at a place where you want to be someday. So the brand that I want to share with you is called Starface, and right away I'm sure you can tell that this is not your traditional Shopify brand. This is actually like a really well and carefully branded Shopify store. Like, it's very creative and very fun, and I think that's kind of the premise of the brand. It's targeting a younger demographic that appreciates this type of branding a lot more. I mean, look, they even have like a little game here that you can play on their website. Oh wow, I suck. Let me get this guy. Let's go. So we can review the store and game at the same time. That's kind of a revolutionary concept if you ask me. Let me just beat this PC real quick. No, what? Let's go. Okay, I got him. One thing that I actually think is an area of improvement right away, and I learned this from Greta Van Riel in a video that we watched on my channel recently, and she's actually right about this. Now that I'm on the homepage here, I see that I don't really understand what this brand is about. So like, a really good tip is to have on your homepage right away like what your brand is about, what you sell. Now that I see this, I mean, even though this looks cool, I really don't know exactly what it is. Like, yeah, Starface party pack is back with all new colors, but like, what does that mean? But if you scroll down further, it says effective dermatologist approved skincare that treats acne with kindness. So maybe it would be better to have this above this. That's a little thing. But here's something that I actually wrote down that inspired me: how these product pictures are moving. I just think that's so cool. And it's something that I want to do for the Netsphere hoodies. I would love to have the hoodies be like moving around and stuff like that in the product image. And again, you can see how carefully designed this website has been. Like, this all fits together so nice. And I love how they've implemented a subscription model into the business. I think that's probably what's making them so successful. They're definitely a multi-million-dollar brand. So apparently they have 5 investors and they've raised over $2 million in funding. And I can tell that they spent a big chunk of that on this website. But just how we've been seeing in a lot of these like extremely successful Shopify brands, their descriptions are super clean and it's not spammy and it's all very congruent, and then it just goes straight into the reviews. It's not very complicated. Of course, it looks really complicated, but truthfully, you can get the same message across with a really simple Shopify theme. It's just the structure that I think is worth following. I also like how they have a little quiz. This is something that I would love to do on a future brand, is just have some sort of interactive components to my website. I just think that stuff is really cool and unique, and if you can get people to engage with your website better, I mean, I think that's a big plus, and I would imagine that that increases conversions. But that's basically it for the website design. Next, I want to look at their social media strategy, because as you can see, they've pinned here basically all of their social medias, and of course, since they're targeting a younger demographic, they're also linking their Snapchat and a Discord. So they actually have a Discord for their brand. You don't see that very often, and I think it's kind of like a new age of brands becoming sort of like individuals, like an organism, and it's kind of trippy to think of it like that, but Starface.world technically is like an entity, right? It's invisible, but we all know that it's a real thing. I've been reading about that in this book called Sapiens, where it talks about subjective orders and objective orders as well, and I strongly suggest that you guys check out that book. It's actually extremely mind-blowing and eye-opening. But anyways, just like every big brand, they have all social medias linked, but that doesn't mean that they're very active on here. They don't post every day on Twitter, for example, or Facebook. They're kind of sporadically posting, but then on Instagram, they're posting basically every day, like even twice a day sometimes. So what this tells me is that they're mostly getting traffic from Instagram ads and stuff like that. One thing about them is that they are available at Target and Superdrug stores, which are wholesale channels. So that's kind of a smart little avenue that I think is undervalued right now, is actually wholesale. And the reason why is because, of course, the e-commerce is the new age, right? Like the new innovative way to shop. But because of that, people are neglecting the traditional sales channels like wholesale. So obviously on Instagram, they got their branding dialed in their brand voice. Like you can see everything is so congruent, and it's just kind of like a big meme. It's what it seems like to me, which is perfect type of branding for the audience that they're trying to reach. When I click their TikTok, it takes me to my account, which is basically a bunch of memes. So I'm gonna have to look them up. So whoever is on the Starface team, you gotta fix that link, my guy. Okay, so they are also posting every day on TikTok, and on TikTok they actually have 1 million followers. So I think if your demographic is younger, the best social media strategy clearly is just to post on Instagram and TikTok. That's definitely where you should be placing most of your focus. Like a video like this has 215,000 views organically, and they posted this video only like a few days ago, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, their ads are super well branded. I mean, they all look congruent. It all looks like it's part of this brand. And yeah, let's just take a look at one of them.
Bedtime bundle comes with 3 amazing products.
You've got the cotton puffs, the exfoliating night water, and then Big Yellow, which is home to all of the Hydro Stars.
The Hydro Stars come in this super cute travel case that even has a little mirror.
These pimple stars are so awesome.
All of Starface products have been tested and approved by dermatologists.
And it's really great for unclogging your pores. It helps brighten and even...
Okay, so it's basically like an unboxing ad and an educational ad. It just explains the product really well. This is a classic type of ad, I feel like, nowadays. And actually, I think my next video, I'll be sharing with you guys some genius ad ideas that I found. This one's kind of cool. I actually like the format of this one. How they have this like yellow bar at the top. That was actually kind of cool. And this is our headline: turn your nighttime routine into a happy one with the Starface bedtime bundle and help breakouts overnight. Get yours today. That's kind of clever, because I think a big pain point with a nighttime routine is how it's kind of a drag, especially for younger people. So they're trying to make that a fun experience. I think that's kind of smart. But yeah, I think it's cool how they have a Discord. I think that's another thing that I'm jotting down from this brand. And I think maybe the Discord that I want to make for my YouTube channel, I will also make it for Netsphere, like a free Discord where we can all just mingle. And yeah, please let me know what you think of this brand, and let me know if you have any comments or suggestions or feedback or any future videos that you want to see. Just let me know, whatever it is. But that's it for this one. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Peace.